Get your test out. I'm going to go through this with you. If you have a question or a comment, please slow me down or stop me. Raise your hand. Because even though we don't have a lab today, we have a lot to cover. And so we're going to go ahead and dive in. Defining the terms, the first term was a saturated fat. You should have said something about, you could have said it was saturated with hydrogens, but what they're looking for is that it has no double bonds between the carbons. Did you have any other answers? Okay. B, a physical change is a change that does not change the identity of whatever it is. C, a model is a representation of something that can't be seen. And isomers are two molecules that have the same chemical formula, but they have they're different molecules with the same chemical formula. How's that? That's the way I should say that, right? Okay. Number 2, a student reports on an atom that has 11 protons, 10 neutrons, and 10 electrons. What is wrong with the student's report? What do you think? Okay, he doesn't have enough electrons, does he? And the number of protons has to equal the number of electrons, and so that's what's wrong with his report. Number 3, 2 atoms have the same number of neutrons, but different numbers of protons. Do they belong to the same element? No, they do not. Number 4, the element sulfur is comprised of all atoms that have 16 protons. How many neutrons are in sulfur? 34.
18.
Good, thank you. 34 minus 16, right? So that gives you the 18. Number 5, how many total atoms are in one molecule of C22H44O?
67.
67, and I've had a lot of people put 66 because they don't count the O, but just because the one's not there, you still have to count it. So it's 67. Identify the following as an atom, element, or molecule. And so how about A, which is P?
Element.
That's an element. Good. How about B?
Molecule.
Good. N2 is a molecule. How about C, oxygen 16?
Atom.
That's a specific atom within the element oxygen. And how about D, pH3?
Molecule.
Molecule. Very good. Number 7, when you boil water, are you causing a chemical change or a physical change?
Physical.
Physical change. Number 8, 2 solutions of different solute concentration are separated by a membrane. After 1 hour, the solutions are of equal concentrations and the water levels are the same as when the experiment started. Is that diffusion or osmosis?
Diffusion.
Diffusion. Had it been osmosis, the water would have gotten stuck on one side of the membrane, correct? Okay. Number 9, in the following equation, that is CO2 a product or a reactant? Product. How many molecules of it are involved in this reaction? 3. Are we okay, Catherine?
Yes.
Okay. 3. You just look very, like I'm not sure, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Number 10. What 4 things are necessary for photosynthesis? So what does the plant have to suck up? Okay, it has to inhale carbon dioxide. It has to suck up water. What else does it need? Sunshine and? Catalyst. You could have said chlorophyll, or you could have said a catalyst. That's fine. Or you could even, I'd have taken an enzyme because, you know. But, all right, so you needed those 4. Number 11. In the following molecule, if the following molecule is a carbohydrate, what is the value for X? 4, because it has to be twice as many hydrogens as oxygens. And because the oxygen value was 2, then the hydrogen value had to be 4. Let's see, number 12, if you perform hydrolysis on a disaccharide, what kind of molecule will you get?
Monosaccharide.
A monosaccharide. It has hydrolysis, you're cutting it, so you're going to get a monosaccharide. Number 13, the pH of 3 solutions is measured. Solution A has a pH of 1.5, B is 7.1, and C is 13.2. Which of the solutions is or are acidic? Solution A, thank you. Number 14, which of the following is an unsaturated fatty acid molecule? So you are looking for a double bond between 2 carbons. Which one gives you a double bond between 2 carbons? C, very good. Number 15, what determines the properties of a protein? You needed to say something about the amino acids and the order with which they come together. Okay, you needed both answers. All right. Number 16, what part of the nucleotide is responsible for the way the DNA stores its information?
The base.
It's in the bases, that's right. The information's in the bases. And 17, what holds the two helices in DNA together?
Hydrogen bond.
Hydrogen bonds, very good. Now, these are worth, I was looking and I never got that far. Hang on.
It's okay.
These, oh, they're worth 4 points apiece. Everything's worth 4 points. Okay. But that means each vocabulary word's worth 4 points. Each A is worth 4, B is worth 4, C is worth 4 if you had a multi-part question. On number 10, where there was 4 answers there, actually each answer is worth 2 points. On number 10, there were 4 things to make up photosynthesis. Each of those answers was worth 2 points each. Instead of 4 points each, they were worth 2 points each. Okay, so how many of them did you miss? 2. So you take off 4 points. Okay? Well, it could have been a lot worse, trust me. Yes?
15, if you put order and type, would you?
Order and type, that's fine. The type, yeah, order and type is just fine. Okay? Are we good? Okay, let's put that away and get to start on cell biology.